We are back. We fast traveled, kinda, to Obituary, which is our primary residence for the PTU, because the actual reason why we even chose Obituary is the thing that we want to do tonight, and that is commodity trading, but not just any commodity trading, no, with the ironclad assault. So now, what we figured out is, as the owner of the ironclad, you cannot root, and then you cannot quantum jump. If you have targets, you can point at it and jump to it, but you cannot root. We managed to get from Obituary to Stanton, but once in Stanton we had been stranded. But we found somebody who helped us out, and so we managed to get to New Babbage, but now we are back, so luckily we have a little crew, and so not the owner of the ship can maneuver the ship properly, and that's why we utilize the ironclad base model for our tests tonight. And this is how it looks like. Almost the same but different color. This is actually our own very first time we see the ironclad base model up front, but we assume we don't see that much difference beside the bigger cargo bay and less weapons. And this is what we see here right now already. No guns here and on the other side. So this is free space. But what we just noticed is here the tractor beam. Not quite sure if that is a movable arm. Would make sense, but we will have a look later on. So we go into the ship from the front as well. The ramp, it is the same like the one from our ship. Don't press hold F. Just press. Then we are here. You heard it. It is also massive, although it's just a different color. What do we have? I mean, we have 20 frames per second compared to New Babbage, double. So this is the cargo bay of the ironclad base model. We got the elevator as well. We can go to the upper cargo deck, which is the gantry left and right. Space for the Atlas, for example. And when we look at the floor, we still have the same center area where we can use ground vehicles. And you see this ribbed stuff here. This is the grid, the cargo grid. And here you can see the cargo grid goes all the way to the back, passing the ladder all the way back to here. Everything is cargo gridded. But you can see here it has the same roof height, but the roof itself, when it's opened, it doesn't go all the way back, so it doesn't expose the complete cargo grid. We will see that afterwards. So what do we have? We got the turret, would be the same center turret's bottom. Here we got no workbench, but 2 empty slots. We got also 1 SCU of storage, weapon rack, no seats here, but weapon racks. And on the other side, also no seats, but weapon racks. This will be the door down to the exterior, same like the ironclad assault. And when we go here, we got the elevator. Looks like a different color, but the same. elevator that goes to all 4 floors. Here we got another elevator. No, this is not an elevator. This is the engineering. It goes to the up to the engineering deck 2. Here engineering looks pretty much the same. Fuses, shields, empty slot, something, engines, engineering terminal. Then we are on the other side. Here we got this alley, back to the other side. Another shield. The elevator up to the command modules, operations bay, gantry port side. We're gonna have a check on here. Open cargo bay. The rear latch, front latch, the same on the other side. Yeah, the roof opens up the same way like the Assault, and as you can see, the rear part of the cargo grid is not exposed. So that would mean, at least for us, a plus for the Assault. Also the missing seats down there, a plus for the Assault. And not that is that much important, but the workbench over there, also a plus for the Assault. But that this is gridded is a plus for the base model. Even in the Assault, they could made it gridded, yeah. So that gives more freedom to the owner of the ship if they want to utilize that space for gridded cargo or vehicles, yeah. But now it is like with the base model, you have grid, but you also can place vehicles, of course. But in the Assault, you also can place boxes, but it is ungridded. So that is the difference by now. We go into the operations room. Upstairs looks the same. Deck 3. Over there is the crew section, command module, operations. Here we got less seats. Yeah, the rear seats are missing. The seats for the remote turret bottom left and right on the front. Here we got a remote turret probably. Power on turret. Yeah, here as well. It's interesting. It is a gun. Yeah, we actually can fire inside the bay. Can we rearm, refuel from here? No. We can because we are the no. We can just for standing here. Yeah. We are at the terminal. We can rearm, refuel from here. When we are on the pad, of course. And enter turret. So question is this a gun or tractor beam? Big question. We're gonna power on. We don't have... Do we have? No. Enter remote turret 1. This is also a gun. But for whatever reason... Yeah, power management is miserable. Can we use joysticks? No. I bet because we cannot fire the gun, it's supposed to be energy weapon. No, it's a tractor beam. The fuck? Okay, so remote turret 1 is the tractor beam. Or at least should be. But we cannot tractor beam the Atlas. We cannot point at it. Let's see if can Nomad bring us another Atlas that is in the range. So that we can fire the tractor beam properly. It might be that we need to equip a tractor beam. It's not by default. Because on the command module there is a tractor beam. We can show you afterwards. There is a tractor beam which we can use. So let's have a check. We go back into remote turret. It points backwards. So the Atlas needs to go back to the rear. Alright. And then maybe that's why. Power to the tractor. Yeah. It is a ship tractor beam, yeah, keep that in mind. It works, it does, but it is a ship tractor beam. Don't be too excited. Don't be too excited. And then press the wrong key. Remote turret 2 is the gun that should be on the roof. Yeah. On the roof. It goes all the way around. This is awesome. Do we have another gun on the other side? We will have a check. Power on. Remote turret 1, tractor beam inside the ship. ASD doesn't do anything. Yeah, this is center. We thought we had seen somewhere a rail, but we don't see here. Left and right. No, this is static. But from here at least we can move left and right. Should be good. Tractor beam 2. Top right gun. Remote turret 3. Nothing there. So this is awesome. And then we have probably the same issue with the command module, but before we go into the command module, we want to go to the roof here as well. Let's see if we can find it. We know now we need to go to the gantry. Should be here, exactly. Where's the door? Front side. No. Bow, port side. Bow, port side. Tractor beam, a front tractor beam. Okay. Yeah, front tractor beam. This is not the same tractor beam as that one from the command module. Remote turret 1. That is the front one. Goes all the way around, but this doesn't make sense. This should be an arm that extends like in the ASUS and go into the middle section here, so that you actually can throw the boxes into the cargo bay. So this is a misdesign. Rather have here a gun. One gun, yeah, at least one gun that can protect the front area of the ship. But either way, so this is one difference compared to the Assault. When we go into the center section here, look at that. SSTV. This shows something. What do we have here? Open. What is that? Funny. This looks like somewhat of prison cells. And it's not even the Assault. Why? Center section. No, that is storage. That is storage. Can you open up? Opened. Close. This is the secure storage, basically, huh? The secure storage they announced, and you only can open it from that terminal over there, here. Open. 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 Open all. Yeah, why haven't we seen that earlier? Can we also close all? Yeah, we see light changes. Open all. No, light didn't change. Yeah, access storage, secured storage, all cool. I mean, we can lock somebody else inside here, I bet. Then we are on the other side. Yeah, we can do that from both sides. The Assault uses this space for armory, guns, weapons racks, lots of it, little storage, while the Assault has lots of storage locked in. And we could even lock in people. We also can see into the cargo bay from here. Then we are on the other side. Gantry, starboard, turret. Ui. Come on. Yeah, what kind of turret is this? It goes up. This is the rear center. Power. The rear center turret. It is a gun. Manned turret. Is it at the rear? No, it's at the front. Top right front. Yeah. It looks like as if the base model is primarily for space loading, unloading, while the Assault can cover the entrance points. Do we have server error? No. So one question we have is, how do we bring cargo up in here? Are here elevators to go down? That would be awesome. Elevators that go down to the main cargo area, from where we can load these sections here. That would be awesome. Highly doubt that, because it's over here. Yeah. No way. So this is the ironclad base model Also nice, but gotta be honest, I prefer definitely the ironclad assault, because beside the tractor beams, the only one benefit the ironclad base model gives us is the gridded space at the rear end of the cargo bay. That is the only one benefit that the ironclad gives us compared to the ironclad assault. Yeah.